What's up, guys? I'm Cory from 585 Outdoors, and today we're going to be talking about the William pack from N-Gage Tactical. It's a custom-made pack that I helped design, and it has some unique features that we're going to talk about today. So the first thing we're going to talk about today is this strap system. And this strap system is actually not custom. This strap system is actually made by Hill People Gear. It's a harness that I've used on the Hill People Gear Terra Humera. I really liked it, so I decided to have the harness be able to be integrated with this pack. And it attaches with some figure 8 style buckles with 1-inch webbing in 4 different spots, so it's plenty strong. And then it attaches down here to a medium ruck USGI or Army issue frame for the Army's medium ruck. And I decided to go with a medium frame because they're replaceable and they're really cheap. They're about $25. And that frame goes in a frame sleeve. Oh, hi bees, how's it going? See ya. So the frame goes in a frame sleeve, and the frame sleeve that attaches with 9 points of 1-inch webbing, and the frame sleeve attaches to the pack here, and you see you have all this extra slack here. So this slack allows you to expand the pack away from the frame and the frame sleeve. So let's say you're out west and you're hunting elk and you need to pack that animal out, you can expand this pack away from the frame and carry out more capacity than you expected. So let's talk a little bit about capacity. I asked Matt Hay from N-Gage Tactical for 55 liters, and I got approximately 70, which I'm very happy with, and I'm glad I went with that. And the pack itself, it's pretty simple. It really has 3 compartments on the pack itself, and it has this vertical dissection style zipper. Very much like the Hill People Gear Terra Humera. And the reason I like this style zipper is because you can get to things from the bottom, the middle, wherever. But it also opens up at the top as well. And it opens up with Velcro closure, so hook and loop. And then you can just close it and roll it back up and then buckle it with 1-inch buckles. So that's a very simple and easy design, especially if you're trying to get through this at night or in the dark. And the main pack also has 2 side pouches that have some elastic in there. And I wanted something that could hold standard military canteens. I've got tons of them laying around from my old days in the military and playing airsoft. They also hold whiskey bottles exceptionally well. And that is a detail that I did not ask for, but I received. Another thing about the pack, it's got more 1-inch webbing, and this is for attaching other things, like you could put shock cord on there, so you could put jackets and stuff on there, or whatever you need. And then on the bottom, this is just a USGI butt pack. I use that for a little bit of extra capacity for some quick items like my dead ringer hammock seat. And then I also have 1-inch webbing on the sides up here, and that's just to attach even more pouches, medical gear, and some food and cooking gear. Alright, so one of my favorite features about this pack is the removable lid. So this attaches to the pack itself. It hooks onto the MOLLE right here with G hooks, which are 1-inch, so they'll attach to 1-inch webbing. And then in the back, I don't know the exact technical term for these buckles, but they're figure 8s, and they're for cinching. And you can just take the 1-inch webbing out of it, and then it removes. And then cleverly underneath there is a waist strap. So now you have this handy dandy fanny pack, so if you need to go to Niagara Falls to take pictures of seagulls or do whatever tourist stuff you need to do, you can just expand with these amazing buckles, and then you can put it around your waist But on a serious note, what I use this for is this is sort of my bushcraft bag. So you guys have probably seen that usually when I camp, I don't do it pretty. I usually bring a camping tarp and a hammock if it's warm enough for that. So I keep a lot of things like 550 cord and bungee cords in here. And of course we have a loop field, which in the common tongue is soft Velcro for attaching Gucci patches from Hill People gear. And yeah, another fine detail is this is in US pattern M81 Woodland, which is just one of my favorite woodland patterns. It's very common and goes with everything. So yeah, that's the finer details of this pack, but it's got one more thing up its sleeve. All right, so the nice thing about this pack right here, this William removable lid or fanny pack, we haven't come up with an exact name for it yet. These G-hooks, because they attach to standard 1-inch webbing, will attach to so many other packs, especially military packs. So this is a USGI large Alice pack that a lot of people have laying around, especially if you're in the military. You might love or you might hate this pack, but you can put it right on this webbing here, and now you have even more capacity for a 62-liter pack. Okay, so one of the other things we're going to talk about today is the pros and cons of getting custom gear made. One of the pros is that you can get exactly what you want, if not more. So usually when I go to Engage Tactical, I provide him with a basic set of ideas of what I want in my gear. Got some crazy birds today. And then he usually delivers that and then delivers more. I'm not sure if that's equal among all gear makers, but Engage Tactical has plenty of experience with that and is very innovative with his designs and what he does. So that's a huge pro in my opinion. Another pro with custom gear is you get to look cool, and that's so important in hunting, especially on Instagram. We know that the most successful hunters are obviously on Instagram, and that is a huge plus, is just looking like you're a much better hunter than you actually are, especially me. Another pro, not necessarily to custom gear, but to this pack, is being able to pack out an animal. If you're in a spot that's really hard to get out of, or it's really wet or really muddy, it might be really hard to drag a whitetail out of certain areas of the Finger Lakes. And this pack allows you to pull that animal out of there if you quarter it up than it would be to drag it with a rope that you have had in your pocket for God knows how many years. But there are a couple of cons to getting custom made gear. The main thing you're going to run into is cost. Sometimes you're going to run into the price of a product that you thought that might have been a little bit cheaper, but no, it's going to be pretty expensive. Engage Tactical right now is one sewer. There's another one that's in training and getting the equipment so he can start being a tailor just like the other guy, Matt Hay. He's gonna charge you for labor and he's gonna charge you for materials. And this pack was $500, which is not that bad compared to some of the other high-end packs. And you know what? Price could also be a pro because you get what you pay for. So maybe just not be poor.
That hit me out of left field.
Okay, so another pro for you with custom gear is you can get it in a pattern that you can find. The thing that Engage Tactical hates the most is finding these patterns. So if you can find the material to make the equipment and send him a link through Facebook, that's where he does most of his business. You can find him at Engage Tactical on Facebook. If you can find him the material, he'll be able to make something out of it. M81 Woodland, this material, this woodland camo pattern is very easy to find. I wonder if you can get First Light Fusion or Cypher out there. That would be pretty hard to come by. That's a relatively new camo pattern. If you're looking for something really obscure, something from a different country, good luck. I just had something made in Swedish M90. He got a few yards of it, and he doesn't know if he'll ever be able to get more. So there's that. But that being said, there's still plenty of colors and materials out there that are very easy to come by. Like Coyote Brown works in pretty much every environment you could think of, especially if you break it up. If you're in a woodland environment, you could do two-tone if that's something you want to do. That's a pro. You could do Ranger Green or Olive Drab and Coyote Brown or Tan 499. I'm sorry if you don't speak this language, but if you're common tongue, tan and green, you can do different colors. It's great. Get some custom made gear. There's plenty of other tailors out there, but Engage Tactical is my good friend, and he happens to be brilliant. It's a veteran-owned, made-in-America company, so there's that for you. So if this is something you're looking for, go on Facebook and look up Engage Tactical, or you can find him on Instagram, and that's ENGAGE and then Tactical. I hope you can spell that. All right, guys. Well, I'm glad you were here to watch this. Please go ahead and give us a follow, a like, and a subscribe. And you can find some cool 585 gear on Teespring to rep Western New York Pride. All those links will be on the channel or in the description, like below, maybe, like in the ground. Is that where they are? In the comment section? Did you hear they moved the comments? I've been scrolling all the way down, and then YouTube tells me that they moved comments to the top. But what's nice is you can hit that link and it'll bring you all the way to the top. Is this video a shitpost? Maybe. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my review of the William pack from Engage Tactical.